Talofa everyone. My name is Ali.
Oh, great. And my name is Nikau.
And just wanna me to Viv because she's my whānau, so I knew I was going to get emotional. To my wife's Donna wait for Cowley. Ngāti Wai. So yeah, thank you Viv for having us. We're only here because of Viv. Yeah, so this is our whānau. Nikau's our oldest. And also just to mention that my youngest daughter just turned 5 and she has global development delay as well. She's on the spectrum. And I really technical with what our first speaker said because yeah, I don't like using the words like spectrum and that kind of thing because that's why the film is done in a certain way that it doesn't like try and come, say their point of view. It's all about point of view of this guy. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to get real emotional.
I haven't done the research. I don't know what other words to use. Sorry.
Yeah. So we don't really like. The only time we use that word is when we talk to ignorant people. Yeah, people don't understand. So yeah. So it's it's like that with us. Okay. Yeah. So the idea came around. Besides having an opportunity to do stuff called loading docks, it's because we're with a whānau group called Passage, Pacific Autism Support Group. Very proud of being part of it. So yeah, it's just...
Were we there since the beginning?
Yeah, so it's about 2009, Betty and Brian Parefalau. So that's Betty there at the corner, the black t-shirt. Yeah, they found it because their son Roman, the same age as Nikau. Oh no, he's younger than Nikau.
Yeah, he's like 1 year.
Yeah, he's way taller than him and he's quite built. But their minds are like 5-year-olds, or not 5-year-olds, but their minds are a lot younger. So, as a parent, you can see people judge them. And because they're big, you just feel like...
Like a man. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I think I would have blamed Pale because he came up to me and said, "Oh, it's just the heart of the thing." So then I'm like, I'm getting emotional. Oh man, I thought he was just going to talk and...
I thought it was a mouth.
Oh no, it's like... So Passage is the heart and soul of our whānau.
It's the Pacific Autism Support Group.
Yeah, and so so there's families starting to come along because they found that there's this support network because out there for Pacifica out in the world there it's already like just in general for Westerners it's hard to actually be supported, but then put in Pacifica there's it's like okay, let's put another weight on your shoulder. And so it just becomes more and more harder to deal with sometimes. So yeah, with this group, it's growing exponentially fast, and we've got to proudly announce we have a branch here in Wellington, as well as we have one in Australia. We've been overseas, just connecting with other people in Hawaii. So yeah, it's growing really fast, and just because a lot of people are finding that we didn't know that this was a thing. And we didn't know that we had a group to support us. But the way that we rock isn't the way that we rock. Is the way we roll is as a whānau. So when we're together,
Visual compliment.
And we have when we present it's like we're now in a conference, we're talking and someone makes a noise and then everyone will look at that person. But in our meetings, the kids are all playing, and Nikau's actually in charge. Nikau, what's your job?
Yeah, my official job, I'm in charge of organizing all the trains and the toys. We got a suitcase full of track and stuff, and I just set it up somewhere.
It's like that big, it's just full of tracks.
And then we have also like the coloring station and just various toys at the facility, because we were in which one are we again? Just the Auckland branch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we're in a school, so we use some of the stuff from the school.
Yeah.
Like they've got stuff like we got a big crawly tube and stuff, wobbly table that people stand on, even old people stand on. It's
Yeah, so
I mean, not kids, sorry.
So yeah, so when we have meetings, it's like this. We're talking, but then there's like loud noise coming.
Very loud room.
Yeah. So it's totally fine with everyone's, and the parents find that that's like their their sanctuary that they can actually let their guard down. And the rooms and the whole facilities, it's actually Somerville school for special needs. So it's actually locked down. It's not say it like this, but it's on lockdown because got runners and stuff. So we just have it's very safe. So moving on.
We also have guard down because sometimes we do movies and we rent out theaters and we have the lights like kind of half on and we let people run around the theater while the movie's playing and stuff.
Yeah, so it's very
also no ads. So.
So it's very safe. Everything's very safe for everyone. The parents, especially the parents, you can see that they're very relaxed because everything's taken care of. And the dads stay at the door, so no kids can run out. So it's really well supported.
We have our guard up.
So with the film, it's really about Nikau and how he sees everything. So I wanted to come through the way I was getting a lot of talk from other people to how to do it. And I was like, I'm not very much like Nikau, and it just, I didn't see how they see things. So I would say, nah, it doesn't work that way. And as a parent, I'd say, nah, it doesn't work that way. This is how it should be. And there's a quote at the beginning using a Willy Wonka, because we love films like, about imagination and, being yourself and that kind of stuff. So we got to meet some puppeteers, John and Paul.
Yeah, that's half the Beatles. That's how we remember their names. How you said that we can't remember names? Well, it's just the little, what is it, mnemonic? Like the movie with Keanu Reeves? Yeah.
Yeah, and so we had a great team, all Pacifica. We're quite proud that they're all Pacifica. My producer, Sandy Kailahi. So that was cool. And everyone helped from their heart. Just pitching in time. It doesn't take much money to make. Not saying it doesn't take much money, but there wasn't much money in it to make out of it. It was more about the heart of it. And we've been at festivals and the opportunities to showcase this, like here today in front of you, lovely.
Unfortunately, Munch isn't here, but
we were going to bring Munch, but there's Munch and
I'm also. You heard it's just this, but 2 years later, so something.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it was a little thing about that. There was a piece in there that I asked Nick, and I was very embarrassed about it. But in the editing room, the guy put it in, but I told him to take it out because I was embarrassed as a parent. But then we thought, oh no, that's good because she should show that. Like I thought I knew what Munch, or when you said that's Munch's.
Oh, that's my
So it was me thinking, I let him down, but put it in because you should really point out, you should be able to pick up things if you really know your child. Mm-hmm. So, but I put it in as to show my failures as well.
Yeah, not perfect.
Not perfect. Yeah. So we love it, mate.
I'm also kind of. I think it's the thing where it's like sometimes it comes off as me being mean, but I'm just saying
it's like no, I just say this. You just see it, call it a, you see it, so I've gotten used to that. Like I teach at media design school, left here, but I had a student who just said, oh, your breath is really bad. And I was like, thanks mate, you're not going to pass your, no, jokes, he passed with honours. But our journey still continues. I don't want to take up too much time, but our journey still continues because we're going to teach a puppet workshop. And just a little thing about that is that we're not going to make you that Munch because it takes a while to make that. And you got to be. I'm good at sewing.
You need like smelly glue and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into it. So we're going to do it in a real quick way of making puppets in the hour that we've got. The good thing about that is my daughter really loves the puppets. We were doing like mock-ups before we came here, so we've got like 20 plus puppets already around the house that she loves. And when her birthday, we had the storybots around her and singing, and she was like loving it. So thanks for bringing this up to us, because now I'm able to these puppets at home and she's playing it. And I just want to say thank you for this.
And thank you for this. What am I saying?
Oh, we're just wrapping up.
Okay.
For Jeremy. Thank you.